it's Miss Morale and welcome to your virtual phonics lesson. So I thought today we could do some phonics together and I thought we could practice reading some sounds. I thought we could also practice reading some of those sounds in words, and I also thought we could have a go at writing some of those sounds in words and even maybe putting them into sentences. So I thought with the phonics screening coming up next week, what a better time to practice our phonics than right now here at home, because next week when we're back in school I'm going to be calling you out of class to come and read me some words. So all you're going to need for your phonics lesson today is a pen and some paper, but you don't need it right yet. So for now you can just pop that to the side and we're going to practice reading some sounds. So I thought we'd start with phase 2. You should be really familiar with these, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold up one at a time and I would like you to tell me what that sound is. And then afterwards I'll tell you what the sound is so you can check whether you were right or not. So your first one that I would like you to read is S. A. T. I. N. M. D. B. O. O. S. G. O. Remember, these two sounds, when they're together, they just make one k sound, and they're often found at the end of words. E. A. Very good, well done. Okay, moving on to phase 3. So a lot of these sounds are our digraphs and our trigraphs. So remember, our digraphs look like this, where there are 2 letters, but it makes one sound. 2 letters, one sound. So when they sit together in a word, they just make one sound. So this one makes the sound qu. Very good. Okay, there are also some trigraphs in here. So this is where 3 letters make one sound. 3 letters, one sound. So when they're sat together in a word, they just make one sound. This sound here is the air sound. Very good. Okay, just like we did phase 2, I'm going to hold them up one at a time and I'd like you to tell me what the sounds are for phase 3 and I will then say them afterwards so you can check. Okay. J. V. W. X. Y. Z. Z. Quoi. Oo or U. Oo for boot, boot, or for book, book, or ch, sh, mm, a, e, I, O, R, or, ow, oi, ear, air, year, Very good. For these 5 sounds, these ones are the most important sounds because these ones are probably going to come up the most in those words that I would like you to read. So we're going to practice these lots and lots. I'm not just going to show you the sound. I don't just want you to tell me the sound, but I'm also going to tell you some words that it might be in, and I want you to see if you can think of some of your own words that it might be in as well. So the first one that I would like you to read is this one. A. So this one is our A sound that comes at the end of words. The A sound goes in the middle and this one goes at the end, like in the word day. D-A, day. Ow, like in the word cloud. There is a cloud in the sky. I, like in the word pie. P-I, pie. I like apple pie. E. So this is another way of doing the E sound. The E makes the E sound. This is another way of doing that E sound. Like in the word bead. B-E-D. Bead. I have a bead on my necklace. Oi. So this one again comes at the end of words. The O-I, oi sound goes in the middle, and this one normally goes at the end, like in the word boy. B-oi, boy. So this is another sound, and this one is found in the middle of words. So like in the word girl, girl. I am a girl. Okay, this next one's a little bit tricky because it has 2 different sounds to it. See if you can figure out both of them. Very good. This one is the oo sound, like in the word glue, glue, glue. And it also makes the U sound, like in the word Q, Q, Q. Or. So this one, I wonder how many of you this one has managed to trick. This one is not the ow sound, but it is in fact the or sound, like in the word saw, s, or saw. I saw a bird in the sky. W. So this one just makes the w sound just like it would if it didn't have the H on it. But we often find this at the beginning of our words, like in whistle or whale or white. And we often find it with a friend, its friend H, and it makes the w sound. Like in the word phonics, like we're doing just now. Phonics. Again, this one's a bit tricky because it has two sounds. See if you can figure them both out for me. It is in fact the oo sound, like in the word chew, and the u sound, like in the word few. So just like the u-e, oo and u sound, it has the same sound as that one, oo and u. O, like in the word toe, t-o, toe. This is our or sound, like in the word haunt. I went to a haunted house. This is our E sound. So this is normally found on the end of our words, like in the word monkey. This is our split vowel digraph. So that means that there is a letter in between these two sounds, but they hold hands underneath so that it makes one sound. And this is our A sound, like in the word snake. E, like in the word trapeze. O, like in the word bone. I, like in the word slide. And our last one, very good, U, like in the word cube. So remembering these ones are our split vowel digraphs. That means that they hold hands underneath another letter, but they still make one sound, our magic E, so we don't hear that one on the end. Time to read and write some words. So you are going to need your paper and you are also going to need your pen at the ready. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some words and I would like you to use the sounds that we have just gone through together to see if you can find any in these words to make sure that you are reading them correctly. There are going to be some words that are just on a plain rectangle like this one, but there are also going to be some words with an alien. And if you see an alien, this means that they are not real words. So when you are reading this word, you've got to make sure that you are not trying to change it into a real word and that you are reading it as an alien word. It's a silly word. It doesn't make any sense. It's there to trick you to see if you can see those sounds and read it correctly. So there are going to be some real words and some alien words, and when I pull you out to read me some words next week, you are going to have some words just like these, some that make sense and some that don't. But remember that the ones that don't make sense have an alien on it. So once you've got your paper and once you've got your pen, we're going to get started. So I've already shown you the first word, but I'm going to show you it again. I would like you to use your sounds to see if you can read this word. Remember, there is no alien, so it is a real word. What sounds can you see? Make sure you are looking for those digraphs and those trigraphs as well. Okay, so I can see I can also see a trigraph here. This trigraph is the I trigraph. So I know I've got a and I've got an I sound. So when I blend those sounds together, I've got the word I, high. This is our word high. Well done if you got that correct. Okay, I'm going to give you 10 seconds to write that word into a sentence. We're going to race. I'm going to put the word into a sentence, and I'd also like you to put that word into a sentence, then we're going to share them. 3, 2, 1, off you go. Stop. Okay, after 3, I want you to show me your sentence. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Okay, my sentence reads, I can jump high. What does your sentence say? Very good. Can you check your sentence and make sure you've got a capital letter and a full stop on the end as well, just to make your sentence even better? Well done. Okay, your next word. Again, I've kind of showed you this one, but I would like you to see if you can read it for me. Are you ready? Your word is... See if you can find those digraphs and those trigraphs. What does this word say? Okay, we know it's an alien word because it's got an alien on it. So we know that it is not going to make sense. It's going to be a bit of a silly word when we read it, but we know that because it's got an alien on it. Okay, let's have a go at reading it all together. So I can see a V. I can see a digraph. I can see the digraph E. I can see a M, and I can see a S. I'm going to blend all of those sounds together and see what word we get. Are you ready? V, E, M, S, veems. Told you it'd be silly when we said it. Veems. Silly word, alien word. We know it's not going to be real, but well done for reading it. Okay, next word. What sounds can you see? I know I can see a S, T, and I noticed that digraph in the middle. Did you get it too? Okay, I'm going to blend this word together to see what it says. And I need to remember that it is an alien word. It's got an alien on the bottom with one red eye and one white eye. And so I know that it's not going to make sense when I say it. S, t, slurt. Silly word. Okay, your next word. So we know this one is a real word. So when we're reading it, we've got to make sure that we recognise this word. What sounds can you see? I know, I can see the S sound, I can see the K sound, and I can see the sound. And I know when these 3 letters are sat together, we blend them together a little bit more because it's one of my consonant blends. And this sound makes a skr, skr, skr sound. And on the end here, I have got the ooh or the U sound. So I'm going to try it with both of them to see which one makes more sense. I've got screw you, screw you. Ooh, that one doesn't make sense. Let's try again with the ooh sound. Screw, ooh, screw. That one makes a lot more sense. I've got the word screw. Could you put this word into a sentence for me? Again, I'm going to do the same and then we can compare our sentences afterwards. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, off you go. Stop. Okay, let's see what you got after 3. 1, 2, 3. Very good. My sentence says, I put a screw in the wall. And I don't know if you can hear. It sounds like there might be a bit of building going on outside. Someone might be putting a screw into the fence. It's quite noisy. I put a screw into the wall. Can you read me your sentence? Very good. And you can see we've got our ooh sound in screw. Just double check your sentence. Make sure you've started with a capital letter. You've finished with a full stop. And you've also spelt that word screw correctly. Well done. Okay, your next word. Oh, we got another alien word. Make sure when you're reading it, you're looking for those sounds. Okay, I can see a P. I can also see an O. I can see a B. And I can see an E. But remember, we are looking for those sounds. And I know that an O and an E, when they're that close together, make the O sound. It is my split vowel digraph. They are holding hands underneath another letter to make the O sound. And remember, we don't say this E on the end when we have the O sound in it. So, when I am reading this word, I know that I've got a P, I've got an O, and I've got a B. When I blend them together, I get the word pobe. Very strange word, but we know that it's not going to make sense because it's got an alien on it. Very good. Okay, try this one. Looking for those sounds. What does this word say? And we know this word has got to make sense because it does not have an alien on it. So let's sound it out together. I know I've got a sh sound at the beginning because my S and my H together make the sh sound. I've got a split vowel digraph that are holding hands underneath another letter. So I've got sh, I've got a, and I've got a p. When I blend those together, sh, a, p, shape, I get the word shape. Very good. Okay, get your pen and paper ready. I would like you to put the word shape into a sentence. Remember your capital letters, your finger spaces, your full stops, and make sure you're spelling that word shape correctly. Are you ready? Are you steady? Go. Stop. How'd you get on? Okay. After 3, we're going to show our sentences. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. My sentence says a square is a shape. What does your sentence say? Very good. And I want you to check you've got a capital letter, finger spaces, and also a full stop at the end. Make sure you've spelt that word correctly as well. Our word shape. Shape. Well done. Okay, we have got 2 more words. This word is the word, and we know this one's got to be an alien word. It's not going to make sense because it has got a little alien on it. What does this word say? I know, I can see the ch sound, ch, a, k. And when I blend them together, ch, a, k, I get the word chack. Silly word, was never going to make any sense. Okay, your last word. Are you ready? It is the word, looking for those digraphs and those trigraphs. What does this word say? Very good. Okay, I can see the k sound, I can see the o sound, and I can see this or sound. I hope that didn't trick anyone again. Remember, it's not the ow sound, it's the or sound. And when I blend them together, I get the word k, or, claw. Very good. Okay, last sentence that we're going to write together. I would like you to use that word claw in a sentence. Ready, steady, go. Stop. How'd you get on? Okay, after 3, we're going to show our sentences. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, you can't really see mine. Oh, there we go. My sentence, maybe see if you can read this sentence before I read it out to you. What do you think my sentence says? So my sentence says, the cat has a sharp claw. What does your sentence say? Very good. Lovely. Make sure your sentence has a capital letter, finger spaces and a full stop. Make sure you spell that word claw right as well with the A-W-O sound. Very good. Well done for today's phonics lesson, and thank you so much for joining me. I have had so much fun doing phonics with you today. Last thing is, if you would like to carry on with your phonics, maybe you could have a go at putting some of these sounds that we went through at the beginning into some of your own words, and then maybe even putting them into sentences. I am going to show you the last of my cards now, and if you wanted to carry on with your phonics, maybe you could pause the screen after I show each one, and you could have a go at reading these words and then have a go at writing them into a sentence, only if they're a real word, of course. So I'm just going to show these one at a time now. If you'd like to carry on, you can pause the screen as I go. Well done so much again for today, and see you next week for your phonics screening.